The Amravati district is shown below in the map. Read the map in detail and answer the questions. As you all can observe in this map, the darker shades in the Amravati district lie towards the northern part, and the lighter shades in the district lie to the southern part and to the eastern part of Amravati. Now, taking into consideration the average annual rainfall, we can see that there is a high rainfall toward the northern part. But as the colors of the tint keep on fading towards the southern region and the eastern region, we can see that the rainfall too keeps on decreasing. Let's answer the questions given below. In which part of the district is the rainfall more? Second, in which direction is the rainfall decreasing? Third, what is the lowest value of the rainfall in the district? Here, you all can read the map given and answer the questions. First one, in which direction is the rainfall more in the district? In which direction is the rainfall decreasing? In which class shows low rainfall category in the district? By looking at the index, you will come to know the rainfall that falls in a particular category. Fourth, which class shows high rainfall category in the district? Once again, take a look at the index and guess the answer. Fifth, which method has been used in preparing this map? Let's try it out. Carry out this activity by preparing a map using the dot method. As you all can see in this map on the screen, we have the Nandurbar district coming to the index that lies to the extreme right of the page. We have different symbols denoting different things stated in the Nandurbar district. Example, the huge black dots are the district headquarters. The smaller black dots are the taluka headquarters. Small water bodies are lakes or reservoirs. You have the very high regions coming towards the lower regions showed in your green plains. You will have the mountain peaks, you will have ghats, rivers, taluka boundaries, national highways and other highways. Take a look at the above map in the previous slide and draw it on another paper or tracing paper along with its talukas and district boundaries. Now see the population table given below. On the basis of the statistical data, decide the value of the dots considering the highest and the lowest values of the population. Example, 1 dot is equal to 10,000 people. So now you can decide how many dots to be given to each sub-administrative unit. To draw dots of the uniform size, take a ball pen refill. Close the back end of the refill with cotton. Press the end of the stamp pad and draw the imprints of the dots wherever required. While placing the dots, consider the physiography, water sources, roads, rails, talukas and districts headquarters as shown in the map.